What is up, everybody? We're doing another video with SoCal Customs, but this time we've got Ike. This time, I don't know which video is going to come out first. Ike here that works for SoCal Customs. He is the lead builder. I don't know what that even means, but we're going to get into what this has. This is a cool build. It is a client build. We're going to get into all of that right now. Here we go. What's up, man?
What's up?
All right, again, thank you to Kyle. He's my videographer today. Doing this for free. I appreciate it, but I have to buy him a gift now or maybe some dinner. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Last time you were on my channel, it was your van. You were working for Nick back then or no?
Yes, yeah. I just got to San Diego back then.
And you had a really awesome hair, and I'm really upset because you now have cut it.
Yeah.
I called you out, dude. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm really upset about this.
That's what van life will do to you.
No, van life causes the man bun.
But like, it kept getting just, it was annoying.
Dirtier and dirtier?
Yeah, this is very nice.
Are you still full-time
free.
in your van?
Yes, yeah, I've been full-time for a year straight now.
Nick is lingering in the background if you want to pan around to show him. So if we do have some questions for the owner himself, we do have him at our disposal. And again, thank you to Kyle.
Boom.
What are we in? Make, model, chassis,
so,
obviously the beginning of
yeah,
everything.
this is a 2021, I believe, 4x4 Sprinter 170. It is a beast of a van.
Now it's a client build, and I normally don't, we talk price on your spec build, Nick, but we didn't, are you okay talking about a range of what a client build would be?
So most of our client builds, they typically start around 80,000. That is if the client brings us the van, and can kind of go anywhere from 80 up to 160, depending on exterior. We did really deck out this exterior, so this one was around 200.
I like how you gave me the around about. I'm gonna step on in, or we can both step on it. Go ahead,
yeah,
after you, sir. Please, thank you. I actually haven't stepped in here yet. This is my first time stepping in this van. There's a lot going on. Right here at the front. My favorite isotherm fridge of all time. I actually did not know that you put this in here until just now. Isotherm clean 200, I believe.
Massive, yeah.
I put this in my tiny house, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this fridge is really nice.
Can I open it?
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is, that's just the fridge side.
And then there's a whole
freezer.
too.
You can actually fit ice cream.
An entire freezer.
It's an entire freezer. The design and floor plan and layout was done by a client and working with you guys, right?
Yeah, so this van was for a family of 4. They all just like love skiing, love adventuring. So they wanted to make it just very usable.
Now, is this an adventure travel rig or is it a full-time rig?
Yes, this is an adventure van. They are in San Francisco, the Bay Area, and they like constantly take it to Lake Tahoe to go skiing, and they send us like awesome pictures of this thing just buried.
Oh, so this has been in use.
They use it.
So you asked for it to bring it to Tiny Fest, Nick, and you were the lead builder on this.
Yes.
So now you can talk a lot about this. All right. So what countertops did we use?
So these are walnut butcher block countertops.
These are walnut?
Yeah, they turned out a little bit lighter.
Yeah, they did.
Than we were expecting. The sample was definitely different. Looks like there are some walnut tones.
Yeah, it does.
But when we got it, we were like,
all right, this is
sick.
it. I mean, it looks great. I'm not gonna lie, it looks great.
They're claiming they're walnut, so we'll say it's walnut.
All right, I just felt under here, and it seems like you got a little latch action.
Yeah.
What is this?
These are some hidden latches that are like on the bottom, so like you don't have to worry about anything falling out.
Where'd you get them? Can you say where
RV
you go?
Labs. Are sponsored RV Labs, and you guys like to sponsor people?
I would love to. I would love to be sponsored by RV Labs, but RV Labs is where those latches came from. Those are nice.
Yeah, I think
they're
they're
plastic,
from
but they're nice.
Australia, and then like companies sell them in the States.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, this is a Sonos soundbar. So they wanted to be bumping some nice tunes in here.
So tunes, no TV? Is that just for tunes?
No TV,
Okay,
no.
just for the tunes?
Yeah, they're good.
And these latches, these are metal.
Yeah, these are just metal slam latches.
Metal slam latches.
They keep everything nice and shut. You could take this van on any road. We tested this thing out pretty good, and
so did the client apparently.
Yeah, they use this thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I love the tile. That's kind of right up Kyle's alley because he loves that black and white feeling. He loves the hexagons too.
Hexagons are awesome.
What is it? A tile?
Yeah, it's real tile.
Oh my
goodness. It's actually the same tile I have in my van. Tile
Is this a pantry?
This is a really big slide-out pantry.
Look at this, Kyle.
Give it a nice yank.
Give it a nice yank, he said. Yeah. Somebody's been eating some Cocoa Crisps. Enough of that, he says. What is this?
So yeah, these are countertop outlets. You just hit that button, the countertop, or the outlet flips up.
Black & Decker microwave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super nice tool to have in a van. Really nice tool. Everyone says, oh, it uses so much power, but This fan has plenty of power.
Do you know the power offhand?
Yeah, so it's got 600 amp hours of ReLion lithium.
You always rely on again, brother.
Yeah.
Freaking love you, man.
Yeah, those batteries are super nice because they're like self-heating.
Yeah.
Say if you're in a cold climate, which they are pretty often, they'll keep themselves regulated.
Man, I want more builders to use ReLion.
They're awesome.
Maybe because I'm an ambassador for them, so thank you for using ReLion.
You want to talk about the electrical system now?
I would love to keep going with it. What do you got for inverter-wise?
A 3,000 watt Victron inverter charger, or multi-plus, and then a secondary alternator as well.
The 280 amp?
Yes, the 280 amp secondary Nations alternator. And he actually went with no solar.
Because of the secondary alternator.
Because of the secondary alternator, and he's just constantly like buried in snow, so like sun wouldn't even hit the panels for the most part.
Has he had an issue? Probably not.
No, he's good.
Probably not.
Yeah.
What's in this lounge area? Now you have a dual. Can you sit back there with me?
Yeah. So this.
Can you move? There you go. Boom. I'm gonna go the other side. Boom. I
like this new tour thing Jared's got going.
I like it too, man.
He gets to experience the van with me.
Of course I do.
Yeah. So
what's up with the dual lagoon?
They just have a lot of people back here, so if there was one lagoon in the middle, how are you gonna share that, you know?
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can easily fit 3 Ikes here.
Probably 4.
You could probably fit 4 Ikes and 3 Jarrods. I'm a little wider than Ike. Easily can fit 6 people back here comfortably. This is a rig to entertain in.
Yes. So that's what a Happy Jack is for.
That's what the Happy Jack is for. Is this made up into a second bed?
Yes. Yep. So these lagoons, they pop off and slide into this area right here. They rest on these lips. And then inside the bench, we have 2 extra panels to fill in the remaining space.
Now, the bench is filled with the electrical components and water?
Yes.
So there's not a lot of storage?
I'll show you. I did utilize as much space as I can. I'm a fan of just like using every inch of vans because they're already so small.
If you remember Ike from his tour, his personal tour in his van, you definitely used every inch. So am I sitting on the extra stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's everywhere.
Is
honestly.
it everywhere?
Yeah,
Show me some stuff. Yeah.
Gotta pop this cushion off. And this one flips up, and this side is the electrical system. Oh
wow!
This floor area here is raised up just so we can use like all the space we can. So above here, this is the electrical system, but it's hidden by this nice floating shelf. Want to be able to use all this extra space in here.
Oh wow! So as soon as, but you have access, obviously you can lift it right up.
So these pop up like that.
Look at that!
Slide over. And
there's
that's the whole electrical system.
Is that a self-made, whatever the flux capacitor? Thank you, Kyle.
Is
that the flux capacitor,
yes,
dude?
That is.
Is that just like, I want to be cool and make a flux capacitor in here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does it do anything?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
No, you're kidding.
So this van was like pretty much built by his kids. He just like gave his kids the opportunity to just pick whatever they wanted.
Get out.
Will is like an awesome client.
He was like, I need you to fit a flux capacitor in somewhere.
So we need to do that. We're doing that.
and you literally just have a switch down here just for a flux capacitor.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is like. Kyle, honestly, Kyle's reaction was probably the best reaction. He just laughs.
This up for a second.
Okay, you got something else for me?
Yeah. Should I explain everything?
Okay. Look how clean that is, dude.
Yep. Nick actually did the electrical system in this van.
Shout out to Nick, the owner of the company.
He's got a multi-plus 3000 right there, the flux capacitor, the Orion smart charge controller by Victron, and the links. We love Victron stuff.
You gotta have the links in there.
Yeah, pretty much use all Victron nowadays.
It's Turbo GX, which you guys, if you need to, you can troubleshoot when he's wherever the heck he is.
Yes, it's awesome.
What is this? Is this just extra leaves?
Yeah, so these are the pieces that fill in this bed area. Trying to find a nice home for them to slide in.
That is a crazy amount of power, and that is extremely important because that is what charges the van or the batteries, because guess what? You don't have any solar.
Nope. Yeah. So that alternator up front just comes straight to the links and juices the system at about like 250 amps.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
It's awesome.
Where are the batteries?
So the batteries are under this. If you have to access the batteries, you just pop off this panel with these 2 screws, and this whole thing can tilt out of the way.
That's crazy.
Access that, but you rarely ever have to.
No,
access
and
the
those
batteries.
ReLions are awesome.
You're not gonna die.
All right, that goes back down, and you have more room back here. It looks like.
This spot right here, just deep storage.
Wow.
About like 26 inches, and you could also access this area from the back as well.
All right, you really did utilize a lot of space.
Yeah. this area was specifically designed for their Patagonia duffel bags.
Oh, really?
Family of 4, they're like, hey, we have 4 bags, that's all we need to fit in the van, so these dimensions are perfect for that. They just slide.
Perfect. Did you catch Keon? Yeah, so we're gonna keep that in there.
Climb over to this side, huh?
Yeah.
Just throw that over there.
Yeah, it looks good. Damn, this is so much room.
So, now
I just want to point this out real quick, because Ike's not going to point this out. Notice where they put the hinges. Okay, so put that back down for me.
Yes.
Thank you. You have a 3-inch?
4-inch, or 4-inch, yes.
4-inch cushion top, and they put the hinge 4 inches out this way, because when you lift this up, it is now easier to lift up by just doing it that way,
So
right?
annoying.
I'm assuming you did it that. Okay.
Yeah. So annoying without that.
Yeah.
And here is the plumbing system. Same thing on that side. We utilize all the space we can. Pretty simple back here.
Okay.
Nothing special. I'd say my favorite part about this area is on that side.
All right, we're gonna put that back down.
Yeah, so in here I have an S-Bar D2. Because they're going to skiing all the time, it's really nice to have that.
Where's it vented out? Just where Kyle's standing?
It cuts out right here.
Oh, perfect.
In that bottom corner. And that's blowing out into the outside of the van. And then I also designed it to blow into the plumbing box just to keep all the water warm.
Because the sink's over there, so you kept all the water on that side, all the electrical on that side, you split them up. So there's a lot of moving parts in here, dude. We haven't even got to the damn bed.
No, we have not. In each corner we've got some USBs and 110-volt chargers.
I see that.
Charge all your devices while you're on the road.
You even match the lights inside the ceiling. I'm assuming, but maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, that looks like a cedar tongue and groove system for yeah.
Yep, cedar tongue and groove. We're big fans of cedar, just the wood grain. And the cedar ceiling actually really ended up matching the walnut countertops really well.
Yeah, it did.
So that worked out pretty well.
It worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Is this your, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is the control panel area. The father of this family, Will, he's like really into boats. And he loves having just everything just all in one space. So this is just the fuse panel, all labeled, super organized. So if anything goes wrong, you can access all that.
Okay, now everybody's like, Happy Jack, Happy Jack, Happy Jack. First of all, what can you tell me about the Happy Jacks? How difficult is it to build? I can see that the Happy Jack, this is why I am like a fan but not a fan. The Happy Jack has to be straight, and then obviously the walls of the van are curved. So as a builder, how hard, difficult, easy is that?
It's not terribly tricky. Getting it square and like all lined up perfectly is like definitely on the harder side of things, but super possible. Sprinters especially, they're just super curvy. So the bed has to be narrower because it has to fit all the way at the top of the van. But works just as well as it does in any other van.
Where is the remote or the switch for that?
It is right here. Let me turn the brake off.
So it has a brake?
Yeah, so there's a brake on the motor, just because it like slowly will drift down.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Learned that one the hard way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, sleeping on the bottom.
No.
Yeah.
It crushed you?
It's just slowly drifting. Yeah. See how we learned with that.
Okay, so there's a brake.
Yeah, so the switch is right here. And
now, is there normally a cap on that, or is that just willy-nilly?
The area up there.
Right here, where the bike chain is.
Yeah, no, that's just how it
open?
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you slept in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We delivered this van to San Francisco.
Okay.
So definitely tested it out.
You can keep it down, brother. What are you doing? Who's this guy? Was he a rookie?
Boom.
I didn't ask him to do that, but that was
Super comfy.
appreciative.
Yeah. I think he's got an 8-inch mattress.
Awesome.
In here.
Obviously,
Super comfy.
you sleep this direction. This is at least a queen. Is it a queen?
It's a full size.
It's a full?
It is a full.
It looks like a queen.
It's massive.
It's huge.
This is so comfy.
Yeah, this is great. So a lot of your friends like to do the cushions on the side situation to make it the full thing, but this is plenty big. All right, I like it, dude. I like it.
And right here we've got the heater.
That's all the controls for that.
Yeah, the heater controller and
the Happy Jack. Is there any, positive, negatives, pros, cons, anything we would like to maybe share about Happy Jacks? Do you like them? Do you not like them?
I'd say the pros are definitely like having two completely separate spaces. You got your bed, and you got a massive seating area. I'd say for the cons, you definitely lose little bit of storage. Can't have upper cabinets in here. You can't really like utilize this lower space for like a lot of storage just because you're using it during the day. And they tend to be a little noisy while driving, just like
not as noisy as our neighbors over there. So I apologize if you heard any of that screeching just now.
Moving all these tiny houses.
Moving all tiny houses out of Tiny Fest. We're at the end of the day. That's probably why this guy is also a little fried.
Pulled a few all-nighters this week too.
Oh, well, he was also finishing a van build because Nick works him to death. I'm just kidding. He's standing right there. You also cover up the metal really well. I really like how you guys did all that.
Thank you, yeah.
You guys did all that really, really nicely. All right, dude, let's move to the outside because this is an adventure van, so I know you got some cool stuff on the outside. You're good.
Pretty sick from the back too.
Sick from the back, he says.
Yeah, always.
Tell me what's going on, because the storage is you know, a little different with this split with the Happy Jack. So what do we got going on?
Yeah, so back here, first off, this hatch right here is access into that hatch that's inside the van. So say if the bed's down or like you're in the back, you can get into that area if you need to.
Your water fill?
Yeah, that is a city water fill. That's for just like hooking up a hose and you just walk away from it, let it fill up. The overflow of the water tank goes up and then back through the floor of the van. So if it does overflow or any water comes out, it'll just go straight out the van. Don't have to worry about any water leaking into the van.
I didn't ask you this while we were inside because everybody, and this reminded me of it, everybody asked about shower and toilet. Is there a toilet in there?
We gotta go back and show the toilet.
Is there a toilet?
There is a
All
toilet.
right, we're gonna have to go back
There is
in
a
there.
toilet.
Okay, we're going
We're
back
going
and show the toilet. I don't know if you guys just saw his face light up, kind of weird, kind of awkwardly, but what
Only
do you got?
because I did something kind of funny with the toilet. With these toe kicks, all the drawers are kind of raised up a little bit, which creates like a higher toilet. So there's a toilet. It's a Laveo dry flush.
Gotta love the Laveos.
Super nice, just super clean. Don't worry about any smells, no cleanup. Built him a little squatty potty.
Built him a squatty potty.
So when they're using the toilet,
You're gonna have to demonstrate. There you go.
you can,
You can get your knees up.
yeah, that's the right form.
I don't know the word, ergonomically or whatever I'm trying to say.
Ergonomic?
Ergonomically,
Yeah,
thank you.
ergonomics,
Ergonomically, yeah.
But yeah, these Laveo dry flush toilets are awesome.
Yeah, dude.
We highly recommend them.
All right, so now I know why his face lit up when we were talking about
I
toilets.
don't know how I forgot about that.
I don't know how you forgot about it either, dude. I forgot about it. But there's your toilet. So off the back, obviously, is the shower.
So this is the outdoor shower.
This is per client request. They
Yes.
didn't want a shower inside. They wanted only outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this flips down, and then a hose hooks up to this, and you can just spray yourself. As long as
Cool.
your hot water heater's on, you're good to go. And then this right here is just a vent for the heater to suck air in. So like hot air can just circulate through the entire plumbing box and keep everything nice.
Positive to having a step up, you have something that slides out of here.
This
Woo!
is a really big gear tray.
That comes
That
off.
is a table that just kind of slides around
Yeah.
wherever you need it to.
That's
Put
a
a
lot
grill
of
on
gear.
it, you can cook.
Oh, you put a grill on it and cook like
Yeah.
you just said.
These
Cool.
are 500-pound slides, so it should handle whatever you put it through.
There you go. There's something that you wanted to show me about. You have 3 different ways to get onto the roof,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird because you only need one. But is there a reason for this?
Yeah, so I'll start back here. We got the
Holy
Owl
crap.
Sherpa
Okay.
and the Owl ladder entire carrier combo. This was their first ladder. They got this just because this was the way to get on the van originally. And then coming onto this side, boom,
Van speed.
2 more ladders.
So are they surfers or something? Kayakers or something?
Yeah, the kids love to surf.
Okay.
Yep.
So this
Kids-
is a surfboard holder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, these are surf poles. Yep, so these slide out.
Aren't you a surfer?
I try.
You tried?
Yeah,
All right.
it's hard. I still try. Yeah, these flip out.
Is there a
just like that.
reason to have 3 ladders or?
Yes. So up top, they've got a ski box.
Okay.
So this ladder allows you to
Access ski box.
climb up here and access the ski box easily. But then, say if you wanted to get onto the roof from this area, you can get on right there.
Wow. And what do you know the rack?
Yeah, this is an aluminous roof rack. Yeah, the ladders are Van Speed Shop.
I can see why they didn't want to go with any solar. There's not much room.
No, yeah. They can fit a few panels, but he's just decided to pass on that for now.
And I can also see why they added this ladder because climbing up that is probably a pain.
Pretty sketchy.
It is a little
Yeah.
sketch, but if you want to access the back, that's a good way to access the back gear. And then this is an adventure
Yeah.
rig.
Especially in the snow, that ladder back there is not the easiest to
sketch.
climb up.
I don't know if my YouTube knows this, but I am actually scared of heights. And yes, this is a high enough area where I am scared. But I'm gonna do anything for the tubes. Suspension?
Yeah, so we have an Agile rip kit on this van.
Agile Rip Kit is
yes.
the ride improvement package, and it can range in price, these sway bars and things like that, but Agile here is local in San Diego, so they do great work actually, some of the best.
Yeah, shout out to Agile. This kit is amazing. This van drives like so good.
Is there any words of wisdom how you've been the last year, kind of anything going down?
Been super busy, honestly, doing lots of custom vans, still enjoying van building a lot. Really excited for what's to come in the future.
You've been working with Nick this past year, if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Actually, Ike is so good, he's gotten 2 other offers from other van builders that are here locally trying to steal you.
Yeah.
So, so once Nick watches this, he's gonna be like, "What? Who's trying to steal my boy?" Maybe Nick, maybe should give you a raise.
I'm good.
I'm calling. Oh, you're good.
I'm
He
good.
says. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You're
good
happy.
there. Yes, I'm happy there.
That's all that matters.
Very good vibes at Nick's shop.
That's
SoCal Custom
awesome.
Vans, yeah.
So Nick
We all
isn't
have-
around, so that's why I'm calling him out. I'm just kidding, but
We all have like similar mindsets. We're
Cool.
all super young, enjoying what we do. So
awesome,
yeah.
dude. Well, I'm glad that you're happy because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. This client should be very happy because that van is awesome. I'm happy because Kyle's filming me right now and I'll have to hold the damn camera. So thank you to Kyle. Thank you, Ike, for showing off this client's van. Thank you, Nick, for obviously introducing me to SoCal Customs. And we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Will you do another van build? Oh, you're gonna say something else.
And once again, always thank
Dude,
you
my
to
man.
you, Jared. Come here. If it wasn't for this guy, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Oh man, thank you.
Just like I wouldn't have seen van life the way I did if it wasn't for his videos.
Thank you.
And like, you just did a really good job at like inspiring me, and I'm sure plenty of other people.
Appreciate you.
That I just saw those videos and I just knew that one day I would be here.
And now look
doing
at you.
this. And now
you're a lead
look at me.
builder.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
Thank you, Jared.
Pretty
really
rad.
Appreciate you.
Pretty rad,
Do a
man.
lot for
I'm
you.
happy for you, man. I
Thank
really, really am. I like this guy a lot. You doing another van?
Yes.
Do you know when?
Soon.
He's gonna sell his van, and I think it's worth every
I'm
penny.
gonna keep my van.
Really?
While I build my next van. Just because like having like your own van that you design for yourself is just so nice, so comfy. It works. It's
Probably
awesome.
one of the nicest T1Ns I've ever seen is Ike Baker. So, all right, guys, give him a follow, but also give SoCal Customs a follow, and we will see you next time.
See you guys.